Greetings to you today, sending you healing vibes from myself and my co-host today, Odin, my Maine Coon. Odin the Mad Viking, otherwise known in this house. He's very chill today, so that's fine. So, I am posting today to talk about the 12/12, meaning yesterday's date, 12th of December. It's a very, very powerful portal that opened yesterday. And like the new moons and the full moons, we'll always feel a little bit before and a few days after. So you may have been feeling a little bit funky. You may have been feeling extremely tired. I know that a day or two before the 12/12, I was so tired and I could just feel it coming in. And you may be feeling a little bit like integrating a lot of stuff now, stuff's moving through. You may not have even realised, so now I deliver you the message that if you were feeling a bit tired or you had body pain or you had emotional stuff going on, it is definitely to do with this portal. So what is this portal all about? It's a massive energy influx to the earth, to us, massive codes. Codes are information, so when people refer to codes, it's light codes that come in. They come in really fast, and then when it hits our energy field, it slows down just a little bit, and when it gets to the physical body, it slows right down, because the physical body is obviously very dense. It's dense, still energy, but it's dense energy, so to work its way through, that's when we start to feel kind of quite sore in our bodies, or we might start to feel emotional stuff, because it's starting to seep into our cells, and we're starting to integrate it and bring this new energy information in. So lots of things that you can feel is insomnia or extreme tiredness, can't stop sleeping, sore bodies, headaches, emotional issues, anything that you've got going on. If you suffer from depression or if you're already anxious, you're going to feel super duper duper anxious, so you're going to feel that on a bigger level. It's like a magnifying glass. But it's good stuff because it's energy that's coming in. So it's flushing in all of this new stuff to flush out all the old stuff. So think about it like this. Think about a cup. And this cup is full of dirty, muddy water. So as you look in it, it's just murky, it's horrible. So instead of tiring yourself and trying to clear the muddy water, rather just bring in clear, clean, crystal clean water, pouring it into the cup, which will eventually have the cup overflowing and will eventually wash out the dirt. And then you'll look down and you'll see that your cup is indeed completely crystalline, clear water. That's you, that's us. So that's bringing that energy in. So just the best thing we can do right now is just open and allow. So if that means you getting onto your bed and resting for 20 minutes, half an hour, that's okay. Because when you push on through and you don't rest, what you're actually doing is resisting and you're stopping the flow of this good stuff, this good energy coming in. But we are so programmed to think, oh no, that's being lazy, oh no, couldn't possibly rest in the day. It's imperative. It really is imperative that you listen to your body and you allow it to happen. Otherwise, this process just takes ever such a long time. It takes longer. So the messages that I was getting for the 12/12 was cycles. Cycles and belief systems. Effectively, cycles are belief systems. Let me explain. Cycles, as we know, are just things that go round and round and round. It's like a washing machine, and I think we can all safely say that we're all sick and tired of our shit. We're sick and tired of doing the same old thing, okay? But the belief systems support these cycles. So they're negative belief systems. They're negative behavioural patterns. It's things that you just do over and over and over again. So this, having a belief system, keeps you stuck in that loop. So if we allow the flooding in of these new codes and the washing out of these old belief systems, if they go, then there's no looping, right? Because we'll be brought in positive ones. And those positive ones don't loop. They allow you to just coast and you expand and then you have a happy life. So that's what I was getting. Cycles, cycles, cycles. They have to go and they have to stop. And as I've said before in my previous posts, let go or be dragged. So this isn't a question of like you have a choice. Well, we all have a choice, but you don't have an option as such to sit there because it's going to be painful. You can sit there if you want and just go through the same old and not let go. But eventually the outcome is the same. The balloon's going to pop and you're going to be going forward in an expansive way anyway. So rather just lie down on your bed, take the time to be mindful of this energy coming in and be gentle and loving enough with your body to allow your physical body to do what it's got to do. Because your physical body is working so hard to get you in the right place. So here we are, we don't allow the resting phase, we don't allow the physical body to do what it wants to do, and then we shout at ourselves going, why is my life shit? Why is everything not working? Well, hang on a minute, you've got to kind of turn up to the party and set the stage up to allow the good stuff to happen. And setting the stage up is you resting. If you go to the gym and it's like running in treacle, that day you may need to not go to the gym. It's okay, but your belief systems, your negative belief system says if you don't turn up to the gym and you don't train that day, it's bad, 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 bad. You're a failure. You're actually going to gain 10 kg, so you have to go. So all of a sudden, you're going there through negative reasons, okay, not positive ones. So this is what I'm talking about negative belief systems that are holding you in a cycle that does not serve you anymore. Does it mean you have to stop exercising? I'm just using this as an example. No, it doesn't. It just means that there's a better, newer way that your body's saying, hey, you want to be fit, you want to be happy, you want to be in more flow. I've got the answers. If you can just sit down and shut up and let me integrate it for half an hour. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just speaking from extreme example right now because this is what's been coming to me because, as you know, I'm a very physical person and I'm all about the exercise, being an exercise specialist, and a lot of my energy messages speaks through my physical body. So I'm using this as an analogy because I think it will speak to all. So today I felt very tired and quite emotional, and as soon as I dropped the ball and let it go, and went and actually sat down and had a coffee and just had a quiet time and just allowed myself to have some peace, the energy started shifting. So I think that this is really mindful to it's really hard because how do we do this? How do we do this spiritual stuff? It's not about doing. I think all you have to do in your day right now, if you really want to know what you have to apply, I think just take that little nugget I've given you, baby steps. Take a rest in the day if you feel really tired, which you probably do. Take that time to take yourself away from your life, away from the chaos, to have a quiet moment, to let your body speak to you, to have those thoughts and that guidance to come through. Because those thoughts and guidance is actually your higher self speaking to you. But if you're too busy and you're too frenetic, you're never going to hear. You're only going to hear your repetitive negative cycles, your negative behavioral patterns. That's all you're going to hear. So you want to get away from your negative patterns, right? Yes, I'm sure, tick, thumbs up, we do. So this is what you have to do. Frenetic energy, run, 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 not being still. You're going to only hear your negative patterns. Sit still, be quiet enough, even if it's 10 minutes over a cup of coffee like I did today, allow your body to speak, allow the guidance to come through. Then you'll be shown the way. Fluidity, happy life, integrating your energy, dealing with your stuff. Movement. The other side, not so great. So that's the best that I can share with you today. So really, my t-shirt says it all. Kind is the new cool. So let that be your mantra today. Kind is the new cool. Be kind to yourself. Peace and love from me and Odin. Thanks for listening.